What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the start of a brand new series. I posted a community poll about a week ago just asking, basically the poll literally just said UFC 5, hardest difficulty, no restarts. And then I just said yes or no, and you can see from the poll below, it was overwhelmingly positive in support of this series. So we're going to dive into it. We're going to see what we can do. The first disclaimer I want to throw out there before we jump into the game: I fucking suck at this game. Okay, I used to play the Undisputed games back in the day on the 360 PS3 era, but as far as the new UFC games are concerned, I played UFC 1, I played a little bit of UFC 2, didn't touch the series, and obviously now we're at UFC 5. So a lot has changed, and to be honest, not the greatest person at fighting games. So it should be a fun series because it's going to be relatively realistic. It's not just going to be a series of me going 50-0, winning every belt in the world. We're going to have to learn right along with our character, so it should be a lot of fun. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Let me know down below if you do. Like and subscribe and comment what you think of it. But without further ado, I think we should just dive in. So it's time for you guys to meet Vinny Moretti. Vincent Vinny Moretti was not born in a hospital. He was born in the back of a pizzeria during a snowstorm, wrapped in a Mets jacket, and slapped into consciousness by the owner's Nana. His first words were, "You talking to me?" Growing up in Hoboken, New Jersey, Vincent was raised on mozzarella sticks, street smarts, and unsolicited life advice from his Uncle Sal. His childhood consisted of three things: dodging nuns in Catholic school, watching Rocky IV on repeat, and kicking garbage cans for cardio. Now, Vinny got into kickboxing after getting kicked out of every other sport for what they called excessive enthusiasm. He suplexed his soccer coach, and to be quite frank, the school just couldn't let him join another team, so he found the gym. His technique is a mix of YouTube tutorials, watching Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, and trial and error in parking lots behind bowling alleys. The nickname Vicious came after he knocked a guy out mid-argument over who had the better marinara sauce. The punch was so clean, it knocked oregano out of the guy's beard. Unfortunately, this fight took place right in front of his father's pizzeria, where Vinny was employed at the time, but unfortunately his father had had enough of his shenanigans and had to fire him on the spot. He just could not afford to have all of this assault taking place in front of his shop. So this left Vinny in a very unfortunate spot. He no longer was employed, had no source of income, but he knew he had a little bit of skills in the fight game, so he developed Vinny's Backyard Brawls, where he would invite people into his backyard and they would fight bare knuckle for money so that way he could sustain himself. And after honing his craft and dominating the local scene in Hoboken, Vinny is now stepping into the UFC octagon with one goal: beat people up, look good doing it, and maybe get a sponsorship from Olive Garden. Vincent Vicious Moretti, the only fighter who will knock you out, insult your haircut, and offer your mom a ride home, all in the same round. All right, let's go. Let's sign this contract to jump into the Contender Series and see what we got. Let's go, Vinny. All right, we got our fight offer. Let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at who our first opponent is. It's going to be Isosa Alonso, kickboxer. Nothing else unlocked. We're going to have to do that in post, but we will scout this guy. We are on legendary difficulty. We're going to need all the help we can get. He is a 3.5-star prospect. It's going to be a difficult fight considering we're only a 2.5-star, but should be a fun time nonetheless. Let's go ahead and start training. So a big priority in training camp for me was to prioritize our wrestling. We are just a street brawler right out of Hoboken, New Jersey. We know how to throw punches. We know how to throw some kicks. We have no wrestling background. So as you can see here, we're getting taken down over and over again, but we finally are able to stuff one and we catch a takedown of our own. Of course, we got a couple of those throughout the 4-week training camp. We did work on our defense from our back, as you can see here. Didn't go well. This was in week 1, and we just kind of got piss pounded on the ground, but this is something that Vinny needs to see like I said, just more or less just kind of an insurance policy in case something happens in the fight and we get taken to the ground. We don't want to be a complete fish out of water. We also did work on our top control as well, just kind of working through some transitions, learning when we can take shots from the ground and things like that, just to kind of familiarize ourselves with the ground. That way we won't be, panic mode when we get to that point, if it gets to that point. But just wanted to make sure we had a few looks on the ground, because like I said, we're very rusty in that department. So I like how we progressed through the 4-week training camp on the ground. Not terrible. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do in all aspects of our game, but definitely was a big priority for us in this fight, was to get him comfortable with that. And then of course somehow we actually ended up pulling an arm triangle out here. So this completely took me by surprise. He pulled this out of nowhere, and I guess we'll take it. He just intuitively knew how to throw up an arm triangle, which is nice. But that being said, of course, we didn't neglect our stand-up game. We did continue to work on that a little bit as well, just to make sure we were sharp going into our first fight. Took a few shots, but landed a few as well, and that was super nice to see. And then we also worked on our clinch game, just making sure we're all well-rounded and ready to go for our first fight. Now, we did scout our opponent a little bit here. We used some of our points during training camp to at least take a look at this guy to see what we're up against. So we went ahead and unlocked all of these just to kind of scout our opponent as best as we could. Checking our tendencies. This is a super counterintuitive point here. It says your upcoming opponent cannot be hurt by leg kicks, but it also says your opponent was spotted last week wearing a brace on their left knee. Throw some kicks, you might get a quick finish. So I don't know what this means, but we are going to implement some leg kicks, so hopefully it all works out, and I don't know. We'll see. All right, and the moment we have been waiting for is finally here. Our debut in Dana White's Contender Series. Got a massive reach advantage. We're going to try to utilize that to our advantage here. Coming into our first fight, a little nervous. Like I said, this is a difficulty that I am not familiar with, but we're going to go ahead and try to use our reach to our advantage. We start off with a leg kick. He lands a nice 3-hit combo. I try to throw a hook, not going to go so well. As you can see, he is just kind of throwing much deeper combos, and I'm just kind of protecting myself. But I want to make sure that I don't gas out in the first round. We want to make sure we try to last a little bit here as we try a nice 3-hit combo there. And that worked out okay. Again, we're just kind of keeping our distance, want to make sure we're safe. We're going to try to throw when we can. Got one, threw one, got one back there. Nice head kick, actually, there. Landed flush on Alanu. So we'll take it. And as he throws a front head kick right to our face, throws a head kick that gets blocked. 2-punch combo misses. This is just going to be a wild event. We're just going to try to piece him apart as best as we can, try to use our range to our advantage. But every time we get in on this guy, he is landing in bunches. So not really great. But again, it's just something we're going to have to work on. He is a much better fighter than us overall. So this is something that I kind of expected to happen. It is our first fight after all, so it's gonna be rough. Kind of knew that we're going into. There we go, working the clinch really well here in this moment. We landed some knees. We were able to back off away from the clinch, try to throw a body kick, and pop with the jab on the exit. It's kind of how this fight's been going. Every time we get in range, every time we get up there, he's able to counterattack right back. Nice left hand by Alanu. Another nice combo by Alanu. Another nice shot from Alanu. Just absolutely peppering us. Picking us apart, exposing us. We're getting fraud checked in Dana White's Contender Series, which is really unfortunate. But hey, we're still hanging in there. We haven't been rocked yet. We're taking a lot of shots, but we're hanging on. We're hanging on. I'm not really using my reach to my advantage. As you can see, I'm trying to kind of find my range here. I'm still kind of working through it, and it's not going really super smooth. But we're trying to figure it out. Nice head kick connects there. So we just need to continue to feel it out, continue to work it. Again, we're just throwing that 1-2 jab. Works out pretty good. Nice blocks there. Little kick to the body as we immediately get rocked. So we are rocked. We were able to recover immediately, though, which we will take. So good chin for Moretti starting off his career. Knee to the face. Able to block that. Going to the body. But yeah, continuing this fight. Just kind of keeping it on the feet. I'm happy that that's happening. He's not taking us down. We might actually stand a chance. He lands a huge 2-punch combo that lands flush. We go back into the clinch, try to land a few knees. I don't believe either of those knees connected. Nice little leg kick there. Kick to the body. Again, we're trying to soften his core here. That way we can start landing some of our combinations as well, since we're not really having the best luck with that right now. Definitely losing in this first round. He is kind of beating the piss out of us, but we're landing. We might not be landing, you know, in bunches, but we are landing here and there. Definitely not going to be no significant strikes. He does go for a takedown. He is able to get it. This is a massive concern for us at this point. But we are able to actually get up right away. So good wrestling get-ups there. That training came into play for us in that moment, which is very good. Huge head kick. Lands, try to land a couple hooks on the exit. Oh, front kick lands. Kind of exposing him now. We'll take it. Throws a big combo. All whiffs. We'll exit with a leg kick again. We're just kind of pounding that leg kick. Setting his tendencies. He was wearing a brace on that left knee, so every time he puts that up there, we're going to try to hit it. As he lands a nice three-strike combo. Head kick way out of range. We try to capitalize on his mistake, and we get blocked in every aspect. And get cracked again in the face. We are rocked again. We're able to recover. Nice front kick to his face, to Alanu's face, so that's good. I'm going to have to work on this commentary, because I can tell you right now, this is going to be rough if the series continues like this, with me just stumbling, bumbling all over my words, but it's something we'll work on. Vinny's out here. Another nice leg kick by Alanu. Couple of kicks traded between the two fighters there. Another nice body kick from Moretti, followed up with a knee from Alanu. Still trying to figure each other's range out there. Alanu landed a nice three-punch combo. Moretti's trying to find it. Another front kick attempt misses. Gets countered with an Alanu body shot. Again, trying to work the body. Vinny is trying to work the body to soften the core. Another leg kick there. 30 seconds left in the first round. Hey, I'll take it as a win if we can get out of the first round. Switch kick misses. A couple punches from Alanu blocked as well. Double jab lands. Nice hook from Moretti. Ooh, nice body kick from Alanu and a straight, nice combo from Alanu. Vinny is kind of literally getting his ass beat in round one. Another nice head kick. Ooh, nice combo there. It looks to be maybe cracked him behind the ear, unless that's a tattoo that was not there before. I'm not sure. It must be a tattoo. Stop. Interesting. Okay, so that was the first round. You know, we traded back and forth. We got rocked a few times. We definitely lost that first round, but hey, it was a valiant effort. We did what we could. That's definitely a tattoo and not blood, so excuse me for being an absolute stupid ass. But yeah, definitely lost the first round. A lot more of this damage was dealt by Alanu, but that's going to happen from time to time. Let's go into round two here. Implement the same strategy. Hopefully we can land a few more punches as the lead hook misses for Alanu. Again, Moretti's trying to work the body. Another two-jab combo from Alanu gets blocked. Leg kick Moretti. Moretti goes for the head kick again and gets counter-struck, but he's able to block it all. One of those jabs got through. Again, we're throwing punches and bunches right into his block, so need to change levels a little bit more, I believe. Need to maybe look at the body a little bit more with maybe some punches instead of just throwing body kicks, but countered the body kick with a shot of his own. Alanu with a nice shot right on the chin. Again, trying to soften that leg as we come in and get absolutely pounded by a double jab from Alanu. Overhead connects. Very nice shot from Vinny Moretti. Body shot for Alanu lands. Just slugging as I do get a cut, it appears. Looks like I maybe cracked my nose there with that jab. Not exactly what we want to see here at the beginning of round two. A lot of fight left. Nice switch front kick lands on the face of Alanu. Alanu has no damage, I do not believe. We do have a busted up nose, but it's all right. Not affecting us too bad at this point. Nice three-punch combo. Alanu comes back with a two-punch straight hook of his own. Ooh, another two-punch combo lands for Alanu. So I'm gonna definitely have to work on with this game is my body blocks. I block to the head fine. I just don't body block often, so that's something I need to work on for sure. As we progress through the series, hopefully that'll happen. But again, we're just trying to make something happen. Nice uppercut there. He weaved right into that uppercut. Good shot from Moretti. Ooh, the leg kicks might be adding up as he stumbles with a head kick. We are softening his core. It's looking good for Moretti here, actually, in the mid stages of round two. But again, with our nose busted open, we're gonna have to do a lot to take this round, I believe. That is not gonna help as we get tripped up after the head kick. Definitely didn't get rocked, just got tripped. Punched up against the cage. I need to get out of this position. We need to rotate away from the cage if we can. All right, we're back in the center. Then he's trying to go for a clinch of his own, not able to get in range. Uppercut misses. Little leg kick by Ilanu. Oh, and an overhand right absolutely cracks Moretti. Super wobbly here. He is able to recover, it appears. Still got a lot of work to do. We're not fully there yet. Looks like we have a cut on the hairline right now, as well as we get a body shot that rocks us as well. We're just getting pieced apart right now. We are giving a little bit of resistance, I would say. I mean, we're definitely connecting with some shots here and there, but the majority of the damage is coming from Ilanu, without question. We have a busted up nose and our hairline is bleeding, so that's a little interesting. Ilanu landing another good combo overhand right from Vinny connects. Ilanu is wobbled. Vinny trying to end the fight, not able to. Ilanu looks like he's recovered fully at this point. So both of us have been rocking this round. Another nice head kick landed for Vinny Moretti. Coming back in, trying to figure out his way back into the fight. That's certainly not going to help as we throw a body kick. Really throwing a lot of kicks here. Nice jab connects. Another two-punch combo lands for Ilanu with a body kick to follow. Vinny gets the clinch and actually gets rocked in the clinch, and Ilanu does go for another takedown. Not the greatest situation, but Vinny's ground game, hey, look at that. Wrestling get-ups working for us again as we're able to get right back up, but I don't know if it was a good idea as we get absolutely dropped again. That is terrible. That's going to be a concussion. We have a Seeing Stars injury after that head kick from Ilanu, but we are up. We're still in there. I'm actually going to attempt a takedown of our own that did not come through. Oh my God, that is horrific. Vinny took that head kick straight to the face. We are in danger mode at this point. Seeing Stars, the cut's just progressively getting worse. Body kicks are still landing in bunches from Ilanu. Nice knee from Ilanu. Nice body kick from Moretti that gets through clean. Okay, every time we get in there, Ilanu is ready to throw. Another two jab combo with a front kick to exit. Another jab from Ilanu. The knee misses from Vinny Moretti. He's able to circle around. Vinny going for a takedown, misses the takedown. Goes again for a takedown, trying to get some points to end the round, but that's not good. We're in a bad spot. He's landing some very nice knees. Most of them were blocked, but some of them definitely got through. Nice front kick for Vinny again. Leg kick lands for Ilanu, and Moretti down again, ladies and gentlemen. He is concussed for the second time in this round with a detriment to our overall. Not good. It's going to be a long series at this rate, but that's what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, right at the end of the round, Ilanu lands another overhand. Holy smokes. Accidentally skipped that. I apologize. We didn't get to see the replay from round 2, but to be honest, probably wouldn't have been worth it anyway. We're just getting our ass handed to us. Beginning of round 3, I'm very happy that we made it to round 3. I'm just going to say that as we get uppercutted, knocked on our ass again. We have been rocked countless times in this fight. It's only a matter of time, I believe, until we get put out for good. But there's still a chance. We're still fighting. Ooh, he's going to crush our leg now as well. We're now hobbling. This is an absolute beatdown, brother. This is just a bully beatdown, and we're hanging in there. Oh, and that's going to be it. Crumples us to the ground. Ilanu with the jab puts us away. We did actually open up a cut on his forehead, so we'll take it. Let's watch this again. Throw the overhand. Ooh, just absolutely cracked. Right on the button as Vinny's going to take his first loss in his first professional fight. Unfortunate, but it is what it is, unfortunately. It's going to happen. It's just the nature of the sport. We got a lot to work on. A lot to work on. That is for sure. But we got plenty of time to do it. All right, 4 injuries. Oof, boy, not good. That's okay. That's okay. Hopefully Dana has another option for us because we're going to need to go down. We are going to sign a WFA contract, a 4-fight contract for much less money, but we actually need this amateur run. So let's absolutely sign this contract. And that'll be where we take over for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. We will be in the WFA, training for our first WFA fight as we rest to recover. Boom, there we go. We are recovered, ready to go. So, I guess on episode 2, we will find our first WFA opponent, and we will get after it. And it should hopefully go a little bit better. Hopefully a guy in our skill level. So, hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you guys in the next episode.